Walk Among the Tombstones.
What's up, everybody? My name is Mr. Hat. Today we're going over yet another Neeson movie, A Walk Among the Tombstones. Came out in 2015. I saw it for my birthday that year. I don't remember too much about it, so I picked it up. Wanted to see it again for my Neeson month that I'm doing right now. I'm gonna be doing a trilogy, the Taken trilogy, next after this, and that will be my closer for the month. But let's get into this movie. It's not too memorable. Let me just say that right off the bat. There's not much to say about this movie. There's not a whole lot going on. This isn't an action movie. This is not a comedy. It's not anything that I would enjoy revisit. So just, yeah, those are my overall thoughts. There's my review. See you next time. This is just a crime drama investigation. Really, it's just a crime investigation. So we got Liam Neeson. He's a former cop. Once again, we got these drug people, these drug leaders, cartels. You know, they're in charge of cocaine and shit, and they're very rich because of it. You know, I guess they're drug leaders. You know, we got all these scar faces, and every single one of them, they have like a wife or a daughter that gets kidnapped by these two former federal, whatever, the feds, whatever that organization is that deals with drugs. I don't know it. Shame on me. I'm ignorant. Fuck it. But they used to work for these people, but now they capture these, you know, these drug dealers, wives and daughters. They kill them, but they kill them while asking for money. They get the money, they kill them, and then, yeah, whatever. They're psycho. And Liam Neeson is hired as a private investigator to find out who these people are. But we as the audience already know who they are because this movie starts with, at the very beginning, we see these people's faces. It's never a mystery. And that's the biggest problem I have with this movie. Is that it's not a mystery. You know, it's not like a whodunit, like, who's doing this? We gotta find out. It's just like, here's their faces. Here's who they are. Find out very quickly that they used to work for, you know, the feds. They used to bust drug dealers all the time and stuff. But I guess they're too psycho and they got fired. Whatever. It's just not a memorable movie. There's not a whole lot going on. It's just an investigative movie. And it's not even interesting, like the investigation that Liam Neeson's doing. Like Liam Neeson, he's trying to find out who these people are. And then at some point, he's about to give up. He's like, fuck it. I'm not investigating no more. And then as soon as he's about to let the guy know, give him his 20 grand back, another person is kidnapped. So he's sucked into the situation again for this person. That's the movie. He finds out who it was pretty quickly. And then you get to the end, and there's not a satisfactory, like, ending, like, to these people. Like, they deserve to get tortured. But we didn't get that. The two bad guys, one of them gets killed by the other bad guy. They turn on each other. You know, just strangle them. And then the other bad guy, he just gets shot in the face. Boom. That's it. That's it. It's like, after all the shit they did, after all the hate you've built up for the audience, how much all our hate for these fucking characters that you've built up, and us like, fuck those people, but they need to die. And that's the death they get. It's unsatisfactory. Yeah, I think the biggest problem I have with this movie is just the story is not intriguing. The investigation's not interesting. The killers are revealed right away. They could have made that a more mysterious aspect of the film, like who's doing it. What, like, it just shows their face full on. It's like, why? And like I said, there's no proper revenge at the end. No proper revenge that we deserve to see. For these dickbags, they deserve to die way more gruesome. Because they were chopping up bodies and draining all the blood into, like, cocaine bags. Just sawing and hacking away, and they just get shot in the face and strangled. That's it. Get the fuck out of here. And then, weirdly enough, this whole movie takes place in 1999. And there's no reason for it. Really. It's like, why? Yeah, like Y2K written on the wall. You know, you got Liam Neeson. He's going to the library to investigate this shit. But he's like on this old-fashioned late 90s computer. And he doesn't know the technology that well because it's new. The internet was becoming big. He's like, I don't know this shit. I'm just an old man. So he gets this young black kid with sickle cell disease, whatever. That's like this weird side story going on. He like becomes like a father to this kid, but he only like needs him because he doesn't know technology. He just needs him in this one scene, and he helps him, the kid. But then all of a sudden, the kid's just weirdly obsessed with following Liam Neeson throughout the rest of the movie. Like, I want to be a private investigator too, so I'm gonna follow you around. And then yeah, it's just like, it was weird. It just felt like this forced relationship, just an extra character that was needed. Like, this movie's too hollow. We need more people in there. We need more characters and different personalities. Just have a kid in there that wants to stalk Liam Neeson throughout the whole movie because fuck it. But I do like that they give that kid a purpose at the end. He does eventually help out. He helps Liam Neeson find out where these people live. So that was his purpose. I like Liam Neeson in this movie. He gives a better performance than he does in some of his other films, he has a little bit more emotion in this movie. He's a he's an alcoholic. He goes to AA all the time in this movie. You know, you hear the 12 steps being said throughout the third act of the movie. It's kind of weird. Doesn't seem necessary to the story, the plot, like why the AA thing is even there, really. It's just kind of added noise to the film. I do like that this one guy that Liam's investigating, he finds like this third wheel, this guy who helped the main two for this one person, but he didn't really know what he was getting himself into. And when he tells Liam about these two guys, he's like, alright, here's who they are. I accidentally helped them capture this one chick. He just jumps off the fucking roof. Because he knows he's a rat in that moment. And he knows what these two guys are capable of. So he jumps off the roof, just very relaxed, like, boosh. Like, no, like, just like, almost like he was possessed in that moment. He didn't even care. It's like, fuck it, boosh, jumped off the roof. I like that, because that's a very good moment in the movie that, like, it almost, like, makes you fear these bad guys more. Even though they're not intimidating, they're just jackasses. Just nobodies, really. But that moment in the movie, it makes you think for, like, in that moment, like, holy shit, who are these people? This guy is scared shitless of them. He's just killing himself because he doesn't want them to get their hands on him. Even though in the end you find out they're just your typical Bert and Ernie jackass buddy duo just killing people. They're nobodies. They're pussies. You know, they just kill women. If they were real men, they could attack men. But they're pussies. And then through all these flashbacks, we find out that they've been capturing these women in broad daylight and just get away with it because they respray paint the van. Like, bullshit. Come on. And there's just one moment that made me laugh in this movie. It's when Liam Neeson, he's on the phone with the bad guys. He's not taking their shit. He's like, I'm not intimidated by you dumbasses. I'm going to give you the business. He calls them a Bert and Ernie. Like, basically calling them homosexuals, basically. Because I think Bert and Ernie are gay. These two guys, he gives them the shit. He insults them. And I just enjoyed that dialogue. That was the only, like, moment of levity and fun in the movie. Everything else is just cold and just like, all right, who are these guys? And meanwhile, we're like, we know who they are. We just don't know where they are. Not an enjoyable film overall. Just a typical investigative crime drama. So when it comes to A Walk Among the Tombstones, this movie is really nothing much. So to me, it's just wasted time. Those are my thoughts on A Walk Among the Tombstones. Have you seen this 2015 Liam Neeson movie? Where do you hold it up with your Liam Neeson movies? Is this your least favorite? Because I gotta say it's probably my least favorite Liam Neeson movie because it's not an action. But not just because of that. Like I said, the story is just not interesting at all. It could have been done better. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video at all, you can hit the like button to show me how much you loved it. And you can support my channel by clicking on my cartoon face in about 5 seconds to see more. And until next time, Alphas.